Hello beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel today. Thank you for stopping by once again. If today is the first time you're stopping by, my name is Uche. I vlog about lifestyle, beauty, hair and food and everything in between, so look out for my content. And my returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you for sticking by, coming to watch the content on my channel. Thank you for the support thus far, I'm grateful. Please remember to subscribe if you have not, and comment, like and share, okay? Today's vlog, you're welcome to my kitchen, my little kitchen. My kitchen space is very small, but I don't mind. As far as it gets the work done, that's fine by me. I'm expecting a guest and I need to prepare something. At least let someone have something to eat when they come to your house. I want to make KFC inspired crunchy chicken. You know the KFC chicken? The crunchy one? The one that when you bite, it's sweet, it's delicious. The juicy one? Yeah, that one. You know the soft chicken, they don't used to be tasty. You have to spice it well for the spices to go in. So usually I marinate my kitchen. Hey, Chineke, what's with the chicken and kitchen and chicken? Okay. I'm in the kitchen trying to make chicken and the two words are confusing my tongue. Okay, let me start again. I usually have chicken in the fridge, marinated one, that's what I've already spiced, and I'll package it and put it in the fridge so that anytime I want to use it, I just take it off and use it straight away. But today, I don't have that. So I'm going to be starting from beginning, but not to worry, it's going to taste nice. I trust my cooking skills. Look at me hyping myself. I can do this. I'll be starting off by prepping the chicken and anyway, let's just start. Let's start. Let me just stop talking. So let's start and you see how it turns out, okay? Okie dokie, let's start. So I'll be starting off with a washed chicken. I've already washed this and it's the drumstick part of the chicken. Give it a cut so that the spices can enter. But before I spice this, let me show you the spices I'll be using. Chef. Oh my god, I'm not a chef anyway. I'm just a girl trying to try out different recipes. So I'm just being adventurous and trying out different recipes. Being in the kitchen is kind of adventurous and therapeutic sometimes when I have the strength. Okay, let me get the spices that I'm using. Woo. So this is the spices, and basically what's in here is just herbs. I do that a lot. This is mixed herbs. Parsley, I have the fresh one in the fridge as well. Oregano, all these are herbs, that are leaves. Basil, thyme, turmeric, chili powder, cinnamon. Like, they're basically herbs. This is black pepper. So I'm going to start mixing this up and show you how I get my mixed spices. So I mix my spices myself so that I know what's getting into my pot. So I can start with thyme. And just put a little there. And parsley. See, this is just leaf. Let me show you the fresh parsley I have in the fridge. Oh, so this is parsley. Dried parsley and fresh parsley. So if I don't have the fresh one, sometimes, it depends on what you're cooking. What you're cooking depends on the ingredients you're going to be using. And sometimes I just use the fresh parsley. I'll be using the fresh parsley today anyway. But I'm going to be using the dried ones to spice the food. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I've got nut and aroma. So these are just the seasoning that enters this food. Other ones are herbs. So all I need to do is just to give it a good shake and mix. And I've got my mixed spices. And then I go ahead to transfer this into this place. Okay, so this is it, and there you go, you've got this. All right, over to the kitchen. Hey, now over to the chicken now. I don't know what's happening to me today. Kitchen, chicken. Okay, over to the chicken now. Okay, it's time to mix it up with the spices, the herbs and everything. Let them begin to sink in. Just give it a thorough mix, and I'm going to be wrapping this up with a cling film and put it in the fridge so that it could marinate. Because there is not much time, normally I would have just done this. I usually have chicken in my fridge, but I don't have any at the moment. So this is like a fresh chicken. I'm going to just put this in. Hopefully the ingredients get into the chicken before I start to fry it. So I'm going to be leaving the chicken in the fridge to chill for a moment. So while it's chilling, I'll get ready for the other ingredients I'll use in coating the chicken. So I'll be starting off with the egg. I'm starting off with 2. I may need more later, but for now I'll just start with 2 and then add some salt. You know, the egg is going to be used to coat the back of the chicken, so it needs to be tasty. So I added a little bit of salt. I added a little bit of salt and did the same with the flour. So I added some salt to the flour as well. Then for the breadcrumbs, I'm going to be adding more spices to it because that's going to be in the outer part. So when you're eating the chicken, it's still tasty. So next is to heat up the oil. So in a hot pot, I poured in some oil and I'm going to allow this to heat up to maybe 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That is about 170 to 180 degrees Celsius. And while the oil is heating up, I need to prep the chicken. So I'll be getting it out of the fridge now. It's done chilling. So the chicken is getting out of the fridge and it's time to start coating it with the flour, the egg and the breadcrumbs. So let's get right to it. I'll be going in first with the flour, then the egg, and then back to the flour and the breadcrumbs, just like this. So from the flour, it gets into the egg. From the egg, I'm going to place it back into the flour and give it about 5 coating on each side before it gets into the egg and then the breadcrumbs. Before now, I used to use only the flour, and when I do it, I don't usually like the outcome. But adding breadcrumbs to it, it kind of makes it crispy. And this is the first time I've been using breadcrumbs, so I'm so looking forward to the outcome. I know it's going to turn out well, even just by coating it like this. I'm already picturing how this is going to turn out. Before, I just use only flour and egg and just do my thing, but the breadcrumbs is going to turn out fine. I'm already seeing it. You know, when you're doing something right, you know, I can feel it that I'm doing the right thing. Let's keep going. And that is it. I've coated the 10 pieces of the chicken and it's time to start placing them in the oil. And at this point, I just noticed that I made a very big mistake. We're not that so big. You know, this oil has been heating for a while, so I would have allowed the oil to cool a bit, like reduce the heat. But I placed the chicken in regardless. And immediately I placed it in, it turned to brown, meaning that it was cooking from the outside, but it wasn't getting in. So I had to reduce the heat and then allowed it to cook for a while. And then the color changed to dark brown instead of the golden brown that I was looking for. But I corrected myself in the subsequent ones that I did. Yeah, so this is what I was looking out for. This is the color that I was looking out for. I want it to be cooked and I want it to come out perfectly like this, and it made it, so I'm proud of myself. So going forward, breadcrumbs to the rescue. I'm not just going to be using flour anymore. I have to be mixing it with breadcrumbs, and oh, I love the outcome. Look at that. Look at that. I was already salivating at this point, but it's not just my food, so I'm not going to touch the chicken until everything is done. It's time to prepare the dip. This is parsley leaf. I just give it a nice slice, cut it into pieces, little like this, and then place it in a plate. Next, I added some pepper flakes. This is Cameroon pepper actually, so I wanted it to be hot, and added some mayo and ketchup. Mixed it together and set that aside. And it's plating time. This is one of the fun parts of cooking, when it's time to arrange the food in the plate. So I went ahead to arrange the chicken, make it look appetizing and presentable. and sprinkle some green leaf because my love for green is much. I would have used green onion, but I decided to use parsley. So I just sprinkle this scantily like that, just a touch of green. Next, I arrange the drink. This is strawberry and blueberry mojito. Then the side is beans, and ta-da! Food is ready. And my KFC crunchy chicken is ready. Guys, how delicious that is. Like, I know you're salivating wherever you are. Anyway, come and join me. You're welcome to eat this food with me. Look at the beans, the drinks, the dip, and the obonge, the chicken itself. If I package this and I say it's KFC, say sure you will buy. Anyway, time to have a taste of it. So dip in and then take a bite. When I tasted this, it was so crunchy and juicy. So it's dry on the outside, but when you have a bite, it's sweet. It's delicious. Time to go eat. And thank you for watching this video to this very end. Well, from the bones, you could see that it was sweet. Take care. Bye.